when we look at all of the work that we have done for X amount of years in our lives, how much have we really made over the span of our work career? So luckily, Mr. GPS came to me first, and we had this on a recent phone tap that Mr. GPS, over the span of close to 30 some odd years, has made over $1 million. So then I was like, holy damn. I was like, how do I find out what I make? SSA.gov, do your registration. You go into a certain section to evaluate your earnings for your whole lifetime, and literally, you got a social, they tell you from day one when you start to present day. I added up all those years, and my tabulation came to over $1 million. So then we went to Marcia the other day, and we'll get you that phone tap soon enough. We asked her, all right, well, how much did you make? She didn't know about this site at all, so we enlightened her, which was pretty cool. And when she did it, what was your tabulation, Marcia? What did you wind up making over the your lifetime of work?
Nothing.
Really?
What?
How much did you earn over the past 30 some odd years that you've been working?
I mean, I made some money, enough to live off of.
Really? It's why she like this all the time, you know? How much did you make in your work career so far?
Over 2 million something.
Over 2 million? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Damn. That's unbelievable.
I'm looking at Chad. Chad probably got 28 million over there.
I haven't even checked because I've been trying to.
Come on, man. We asked you.
I know you guys. I want to say 2 million. I'm just going to round off and say 2 million at this point. Because it was a good conversation. Because I remember we talked about, we're like, man, were we saving when we first started out? I remember you and I, Pete was like, hell no, we weren't saving. We were living check to check when we started out. Yeah.
But I would say, all right, without giving it away, what is the first number in the first two numbers in the salary that you have made over the past 5 years?
You're asking me.
Yes, sir. Because I really want to break this down because
I don't have my stuff in front of me, man. I don't have that. I'm just guessing.
You know how much you make a year.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
How much I make a year? I make
we can figure this out real fast, right?
Yeah.
This is just round numbers, okay?
Round numbers.
You know what you made last year, right?
Yes.
Take that number. Take the very first job you ever had in life. Add that number to it right now in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now divide that number by 2, and then multiply it by 30.
You're like, I'm not a math teacher.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to me.
Well, we told you in advance to get this ready, man.
Well, okay.
I told you I'm rounding it off.
Wait a minute. If we start off with mathematics, civics, and science, right?
No, I was working way before that, man.
Well, since we gotta keep it as vague as possible,
right?
If we start off with mathematics, civics, and science, right?
Yeah.
You started off somewhere around what, 30, 35? Start now, teacher. Just got your degree.
Yeah, about 35, man.
All right, 35. Okay. 35.
No,
how many years?
32.
How many years you were there? How many years were you there?
I was there for 2 years, man.
Okay, so that's 64. So then after that,
you moved down to Delaware.
Leave him alone. You don't owe them nothing. You ain't got to tell them nothing.
The only thing we're trying to get to is if you've made over. Well, wait, listen.
That's right.
Slow down. Slow down. If you've made, if you're trying to get to, if you've made over $1 million the last 30 years you've been working, have you saved at least 10% of that over that time? The answer most likely is no. If you had, if you had to save 10% of that money cash, do you still have? Would you have it right now? The answer is most likely no.
No.
Okay, so 10% of $1 million would be 100,000. Right? And the next question is, well, do you have at least 10% of that? So let's just say 10% of 100,000 is 10,000. How many people do you know have $10,000 saved somewhere cash they can put their hands on? The answer to that question is still going to be no in most cases.
In most cases.
But it really gets bad when you say, do you have 10% of the 10% of the 10%? So if you don't have at least $1,000 saved, which means if you take your car for inspection and you sitting outside drinking because you're afraid that he about to come with a number higher than 300.
Wow. Ooh.
There's something to think about if you worked
is.
this long, this far, gotten this, been out here this long, and you don't have at least $1,000 saved. And I understand sometimes it can happen. When I went from 46 to 27 in 1 year, trust me, I understand it. But if you go from 27 to 67 to 97 to 107 to 117 and you are still not saving any money, fuck that.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah, there you go. I remember when I went from 55 and then went down to 2,000 the following year. When I was laid off. Laid off for
But I can tell you this. Mr. Fitz did not lay down on his back. He wasn't sitting up somewhere drinking. He was steady grinding. So guess what? It went down, it came up, and it stayed up.
Yep, that's right.
Okay?
That's why I'm trying to stay, and you're trying to retire, Marsha. You're not helping this cause here. You're not helping the program.
Look, I go to my retirement class next week. They tell me how much as long as I'm making between 10 and 15K when I retire a month, I'm good.
Well, that's fine for you, but I still want to be official government.
I mean, the
help me out.
Class blows up, and we good.
Hey man, you just sell drugs on the side, man.
I get shot by my own carriers. Oh my god.
Hey, look, it ain't much of a market down here.
No, not at all. Let me go to Jebediah. Hey, Jebediah, I heard you got the good shit.
Find out who's banking with Silicon Valley Bank. They'll be your best customers.
How about that? But either way, go rounding this back off. The SSA website, the Social Security Administration website, is a really intriguing website to go to just to think about it. I remember one of my years, I only made about $757 for 1 year. When that was it was 97, still in Temple. Didn't make that much. The following year, I was doing like 5 Gs, but it was something different. But you never know what life brings about in front of you. You'll have your highs, you'll have your lows. It's crazy, but it's true what GBS says. So if everybody gets a chance, go to the SSA website and register just to check out and get a little laugh, because I don't believe Social Security will be around until, when we retire. I don't think it's going to exist. So that's why.
But it also tells you what you've made each year. It tells you what your estimated Social Security payout would be.
Yep.
If you retired at early, regular, and if you delayed. So it's some really good information. So you should be financial savvy and understand what your life is going to look like post, working. Yeah. Because who wants to work till they die?
I think we're going to anyway. When you seen the numbers on there,
I'm out.
Oh, I know you're out, but when we seen the numbers on there, I looked at mine. I was like, this is what I would pay just for rent, and this is what you're giving me a month. Really? I'm like, no, yeah, let's sell drugs. Got to sell drugs.
When you're young and starting out, you ain't thinking about saving no 8%.
No.
Plus, let's be real, man. I didn't learn financial literacy until I got to college, man.
Yeah.
Nobody was teaching me at home how to save money or whatever. I mean, my mom would drop hints and she'd say, you need to save some of your money and put some of your money away and everything. But I wasn't listening to that, man. Because financial literacy just was not a thing. It was not taught where I lived at, man.
True.
So I'm paying for it now when I think about it.
But you were only making enough to survive. You weren't really making a whole bunch. But if you saved $100 a month, you would be in a good position now. But think about it. When we were growing up in West Philadelphia or wherever you were. 1 year I made $936. I was like, what the hell was I doing? Working at Berman's Leather at the King of Pressure Bar.
Wow.
I remember. But we were thinking I had enough to buy some clothes, buy a bus ticket, and go get my hair done every now and then. But we weren't making that kind of money. Now I look and I'm like, I don't need all the money I make, so I need to make sure I'm being financially savvy with that fund.
Okay.
So.